Ready for you, dude.
What's that?
We're ready.
All right.
Check one. Okay, that sounds good. Check. Yeah, that's better. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. What's up, Keaton? Ross? Restream bot, which is me. Babasan Mohammed. Did you guys convert to flat earth model after the video with David? No. Thank you for the question. We did not convert to flat earth. David was a great guest, though. Say that. Been a while, a couple of years since then, but Eric keeps saying, let's get back. Let's get him back on the show. I'm not super in a rush for that. I feel like we've covered about everything there is to cover on the old flat earth, but Eric says he wants a rematch for whatever reason. So you never know. Surreal Talk show next Wednesday. Looks like we're going to do a show on social media censorship. I thought he was an okay guest, Donkey. He wasn't shitty. He did say everything we had to do, or every retort we had, was religion, which was hard to talk back against. If I incest. No, I don't incest, but yes, Spirit of the Road's already done. I insist on the Spirit, okay? I insist. I don't know what he's doing out there. Yeah, of course his argument was stupid, Donkey. He's talking about the earth is flat. There's a lot more than just that going on there. But his app worked pretty good. If it, that was kind of what he was trying to go for. Let's get that app out there. Hey. Hola, Kristen. I hear him. He's coming. About goddamn time.
People on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Evanson having a nice talk. When are y'all going to do another Joker Smoker Toker? That show's kind of dead.
Are we on the big one here?
No, we're on here. That one's mine. You stole mine.
I stole here.
Stole mine. Thank you for that. Here's you. That one's you. Are you in? And you are.
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight.
I did like Joker Smoker Toker, though. was a fun show.
Ah, yes. God damn it, I love fucking tits.
Oh yeah.
I love tits. I love just lay down in tits. Just tits all around me. Just whenever I get tired of one tit, I just roll on over.
Imagine
to
laying on a
another
bed
tit.
of tits, like just
Yeah,
somehow
that-
removed boobs.
Yeah.
Titty bed.
No.
The booby bed. There we go.
I like the comfort of knowing that there's a woman there smiling as I fucking snuggle up with her tits or I
You got some
fucking
real hang-ups.
suck her tits.
What about a pillow with a titty on it?
Are we on? You don't even have the fucking thing.
Now I got to get the card. And then you want to record? You ready to record? He's ready.
Can my fans hear me right now? How are you guys? Everything good out there? I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're kicking back, enjoying the Oach and Big E here. That's what it's all about. You know, we're just here to have some fun. Thank you. That's the what's that inauguration? I heard that fuck just ran out of the fucking building and went to the golf course. Didn't even want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's a piece of shit. And Eric's on the line. Hello, Eric. Let's see. We're about ready here. Let me make sure I got the last thing good on my end. Yes, we're good.
All right.
Recording has started. Ready for the beautiful bean footage?
Yeah, let's do it, babe.
You're listening to Ochoman Behind the Eight Ball, only on lineupmedia.fm. Without further ado, the one, the only Ochoman.
Behind the eight ball. All my life, that's where.
Hola, muchachos, my friends. It's the Ocho Man. We got the Ocho Man Friday show with myself and Big E. Big E, how the hell are you, babe?
Pretty good. Feeling good from the drive-by a little bit ago.
Yes, our drive-bys are excellent, aren't they?
Are we going to get back to recording those, you think? Might as well. I mean,
A Joker Toker?
no, just the drive-by.
Oh, yeah.
We got to start recording those again.
Yeah,
Pretty good time.
and you know what? I really think that really gives like a little bonus.
Like a behind-the-scenes almost. Pre-show.
Yeah. Matter of fact, down the line, I like to charge people $1 just for the fucking drive-bys. I mean, if you really like the drive-bys, I think that you ought to at least pay $1 or $2 to help us with the gas.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, that's extra fucking footage and bonus, you know.
Like we're doing this for the money. Come on.
I love money, though.
I
I'm
do
not
too.
going to lie to you. I love money.
I fucking love money, too. I would do about anything for money.
Mm-hmm.
What wouldn't you do for money?
I tell you what I would do. I'd still keep these fucking bars and shit open.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, though, Biggie, but I'm telling you right now. In my mind, there should be some sort of a sign in the fucking front of the bar that says, may have COVID inside. Take your own chance. Kind of like a sign in your fucking backyard says, I got a pool. If you jump in and drown, it's not on my ass.
So,
All right.
a disclaimer.
Yes.
Enter at own risk.
Yes. That's I
Yeah,
just
it's
had
very
a head
irresponsible.
rush. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. It seems pretty irresponsible to me.
Why?
Well, I mean, why give somebody the chance to fucking create a breeding ground for that?
No, here's the deal. Okay, this is what you're gonna do.
Let me know, Armand. Come on, tell me all about it.
No. You got me all wrong with him. Don't bring him up. I'm seeing counseling over him. But what I want to do is when they're all leaving, they all get fucking sanitized down as they're all walking out. So whatever you get sanitized going in, you get sanitized coming out. You get like a breeze of fucking sanitizer out that tunnel as you're walking out the door.
But what about when you're inside and the infection's on the inside of a person? You can't sanitize the inside, and they're in there drinking, coughing, having a good time, laughing.
I'm actually sanitizing them as they're walking in too.
But I got you, as they're in and out, either way. if you pass through a layer of bleach, you still get in there and
Right.
open your mouth, and you're still there comes more COVID out of you. You've just taken care of the outside COVID.
Can't I have them wear masks when they're really close up?
How do you drink with a mask?
Yes.
How do you
can.
consume with a mask? I
Can't,
mean,
you really can't. No, fuck it, Biggie. I gotta keep my
It's worth it to
fucking
you, huh?
sanity.
It's
I
not
gotta
worth it.
keep my sanity. I have to have some bars opened up. I already had my favorite fucking place shut down in Chesterfield, Missouri, and that was Twin Peaks.
It's
If
unfortunate
you're out
that-
there that love Twin Peaks, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Twin Peaks, the hottest fucking girl.
it's a very
sports
selfish
bar.
opinion of yours, in
Oh.
my opinion. It's very selfish.
Well, okay, all right, you say that, but what if I'm an old dude, like 75, I like to golf. I know I'm not going to be around for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Okay? I just want to golf. I just want to be with my friends.
Well, the first
so
thing
you're
is,
telling me that
I don't give a
can't-
fuck, and I don't give a fuck because I'm sorry. It's the bad luck of everyone has. I'm sorry you're old and you're going to die soon. There's lots of people old and it's going to die.
Right.
I'm sorry you don't get to golf. There's something going on. It's not your fault.
And I say to you, fuck you, and I'm going to golf, and you're
I
not
think you
going to
should-
stop me.
Yeah, well,
That's how I'm looking at it.
well,
I'm
well,
gonna
go vote
die.
for
I'm
your
gonna
Trump
I'm
then.
gonna
I
fucking
mean,
die.
this
I'm
is
gonna
the
fucking
Trumpiest
die.
thing you've
Why
ever
do I?
said.
Why?
This is the selfish. This is selfish. This is all this is self-interest. Only caring about having a good time yourself, not caring about that there's a global pandemic going on.
Sir, how long can we be in a fucking little sponged up room?
As long as it takes for this to go away. It's just because we're tired of doing it doesn't mean it's cured. Doesn't mean we're not at risk anymore. We're going to lose 100,000 people in the next month or so.
Well, they lost like 3,000 something yesterday.
Yeah, every day. And you're like, let's get everybody together and do some more.
Well, I
Just because you're bored and want to go to your
I'm so bored.
watch some porn. Come out of this
Well,
with giant arms.
okay-
Take up a new hobby.
Okay, but what we're doing though, man, and when we're doing all this that you're saying, when we're watching more porn, then we're getting rid of the real fucking touch bases, and we could get
No, we're
used
not.
to that. We could get used to that
Oh,
whole
give me a break.
Pornhub and shit. That
Give me a
where
break.
I love touching.
No shit. You'll be way ready. So you're saying after only 1 year of porn only,
No, not. We're going
I
into
will
our
never
second year.
want to go. I
We're
will,
going
even
into
after,
our second
after
year.
10 years. After 10 years, I'm going to still be. I only like porn now because that's all I've had. You're telling me that even after 10 years of only porn, you wouldn't be out there ready to fucking touch people.
No,
I don't think it's hurting you at all.
No, I get that. I get that. But you're really messing with the chemical system in our bodies right now, man.
No, I'm messing with fragile minds of people who can't handle being cooped up.
Well, I'm there.
I get you, and I can appreciate that you're done being
I'm
cooped
there
up.
because I'm telling you, folks.
You've gone
right
past
now,
the point of giving a fuck, is what it is. You no longer give a fuck because you're bored.
I used to go to all these bars. I was like, fucking everyone
I
loved me.
realize.
I
You
went
used
to
to.
these, and now I can't do anything
I'm
because
sorry
my
you don't
bars
get to
are
go-
fucking closed.
Norm, I'm sorry you don't get to go to the bar and get your adulation from all your people that love you.
Yeah.
But again, just because you're missing something that you had before the COVID doesn't mean you are owed this by the world because you want it.
Okay, I get that. I get that. But I'm saying to you, if I knew that fucking place would come back and be open again, I would fucking, I wouldn't mind this. But my bars are now closing down. My Twin Peaks,
That's a
my
bummer.
hot girls that I used to go see. And
I know, we
all
looked
that,
at 'em the
talk
other
to 'em,
day.
like Cindy. I'm telling you, it's all gone. They shut it down, bro.
I got you. It's a bummer.
They shut it down.
It's never coming back.
And for you landlords out there, go fuck yourself. And I'll tell you why. You got to know, no one's going to fucking buy your place once you kick out Twin Peaks or any of these bars because of the whole COVID thing. You got to work with these fucking people. Landlords, you got to work with your renters. And I'll tell you another thing, landlords, you got to work with
I
your
bet
fucking
rent
restaurants
was the
and bars.
least of the problem for those people. If they paid $2,000 a month in rent or whatever for their space, on a small space like that, $3,000, that's nothing compared to the amount they pay in employees,
No,
lost supplies.
You're right. And it's not just $2-3 grand. I guarantee you that's
It's-
over 10,000.
Either which
But
way, it's still small change.
My point is, though, on that notion right there, you could still have some leeway as a fucking landlord because no one's gonna be busting in that door trying to say, "Oh, I want to rent it now." You're not gonna. You're
What if
not
it was
gonna
yours?
rent it out.
Wouldn't you be the guy from the Goodfellas? Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, but they ran some illegal shit there too. They
Either
had
which
fur,
way.
fur coats coming in the front and leaving the back. That I
illegal
don't
or
think
not.
Twin Peaks has fucking fur coats coming in. And
That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is, if you were a landlord and you're expecting your 8-10 grand a month,
You're not going to get it. You're not. If
But
you're
I'm
not
saying
going to
if
get
you-
it from me,
you-
you're not going to get it from me. If I'm not bringing people in,
understand that.
How's another guy going to
They're
make
not.
it? They're not.
But my point is, as a landlord, put yourself in their shoes. As the landlord, and you're expecting your 8 to 10 grand a month, and they're not paying.
Tough ass
Fuck off.
motherfucker. Okay, fuck off to you too, because you know what? I'm not making any money to pay you.
Then you have to close.
Okay, I have to close. What are you gonna do with that place?
I will re-rent it to the next
No,
person.
you're not, because no one's gonna fucking rent it. No
Then it'll
one's
sit
renting
empty
it.
until then. But I'm not giving it away for free.
But why the fuck would I? Okay. Now you see, think smart here. Okay.
I'm doing my best to.
Just fucking clear everything out of your fucking brain there. All right, good. Is it on the full
I'm
start?
cleared.
Okay, right now.
I'm at a Cromer level of
You have
level of brain
not.
power.
You have not been able to fucking cope with this fucking whole virus. Okay, there's no one fucking renting from anyone out there. No one is out there fucking go, oh, you know what? I think we ought to go rent this place out. It's not happening. No one's on the business side. They're all shutting down because they can't fucking, people aren't coming to the bars.
So you're right there with the rest of them who say, pandemic be damned, must get commerce flowing again.
Well, no, I'm saying to you right now, as a landlord, if I'm a landlord, I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I'm not going to be able to rent this out. I'll let these guys have it right now. It's under their
Yeah,
name.
you could be
We're
nice and
all
put up a
taking a
deal.
loss. We're all taking a loss on this. At least I know when this thing opens up again, these guys are stable and they'll get back on their feet
That's
again.
a great way to be as a landlord.
That's the only way. I mean,
It's not the only way.
you're not going to rent it out.
Yeah, objection, speculation.
Who's the fuck is going to rent it
Another-
out? It's empty right now. It's been empty for the last
even if
fucking
they're
6 months, 7 months now because no one's walking in. Oh, great. You kicked them out. You kicked them out.
You don't even know if it wasn't their decision. They're not making money. They decide they're not going to pay the bill anymore.
I would have run it.
You're blaming it completely on a landlord right now.
He's a prick.
You don't know that. Maybe he tried to do what you said, and they were like, you know what? We just can't see it. We're going to call it at this location. We're done. You don't know the
that's
story.
So sad, bro.
You don't know the story, though.
You're right. You're right. But I guarantee you that is happening, though.
I'm sure it is happening. There's plenty of cock-headed landlords out there. There's plenty of shitty renters.
No, there's no such thing as shitty renters right now.
Sure there is.
If I don't have business, I can't pay you. Bottom line, I can't pay you. I don't have it.
Well, I'm sorry that you're in a business right now that is completely affected by a pandemic. I mean,
Well, that's what
I'm a landlord. My business is
dude,
affected too. I mean,
when I rented your fucking place, what do you think I was renting? A fucking place where I'm going to sell gaskets and fucking Makita fucking drill bits? No, I got your place because it was right there to where people hang out and have drinks and eat and shit like that. That's all. Now I don't have that. I don't have that back in me.
you ever heard of natural selection, Darwinism, survival of the fittest?
There's no such thing.
How is there
If
not?
the government's telling you, like the state of Illinois, that I got to keep it closed, what am I supposed to do? I can't do
You
anything
keep
about
it closed. And I'm sorry if that means your business is dead. This is killed a
Okay,
lot
I'll
of businesses.
close my business, but you got to be, as a landlord, you got to work with me and say, hey, you know what are you? Why are you fucking?
I don't
shaking your
have
head
to work
like
with
that?
You're saying I have to work with you. I don't have to.
You do because
It would-
who else
it'd
is
behoove
coming
me
in?
to. It would be probably a good idea if I did, but I don't have to.
I know you don't have to. Go ahead, find yourself. I got 6 months, 7 months into that fucking Twin Peaks right now. No one's moved in. Good for you. You got rid of Twin Peaks.
Again, you're saying it's the landlord's fault that they left.
I'm saying there's scenarios of that, and I'm telling you right now, yes, that is the scenario.
We're just going to agree to disagree on this one. I'm sorry you're bored.
What are we're the fucking fans?
Most people saying I'm wrong and you're right. But I don't care if they believe that.
well, they
'cause
say
they're in the
it's
same
the
position you,
fucking
they're selfish.
reality, man.
It's selfishness. That's all it is at the end of the day. Is I'm
It's
bored.
survival, bro.
It is not.
It's survival.
How is it survi-
It's
how is it
survival.
necessary
I
for your
gotta
survival?
feed my family too.
At fucking Hot Shots? They have to be fed at Hot Shots?
No, I'm saying if I run that business,
Oh, well, yeah, I feel you there.
if I'm that girl, all those girls are unemployed now.
Listen,
you couldn't
if I was
keep them
running,
on
if I was
board?
running that restaurant too, I would be pissed that I have to do this. But I would not be opening my restaurant. If the government has told me not to, and there's a pandemic going on, no fucking way I'm doing that.
Okay, then what you're going to do
is
then
close my business.
No, I'm not going to close my business. You're going to fucking pay my rent. You're going to pay my girls. You're going to keep this fucking thing afloat.
Who's going to do that?
The government.
Oh, you're crazy.
The government should.
Let's
you know
bail
what?
out everybody.
You have all the fucking assets to fucking take care of military in Azerbaijan
That's a whole other
or
thing.
Afghanistan or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Okay, now you're the dude from the Big Lebowski talking about Vietnam and everything. Azerbaijan has literally nothing to do with this right now.
I know.
So
But I didn't even mean to make fun of my fucking country that I'm fighting against. But I'm talking Afghanistan. Why the fuck does America have to fucking take care of Afghanistan? Why the fuck do we have to take care of this and that? We could take care of our own fucking people right now by doing that one thing. Hey, we're going to keep Twin Peaks open only for the morale reason. You're going to keep morale up as a government. You're not going to have fucking idiots storming the fucking
why don't
Capitol.
we put it on to their customers then? Why don't they open up some sort of outdoor thing? And if they're that good of a business and their customers love them that much, then they will be supported by their customers, not by my tax dollars of a business I've never been to. You want to take the money I put into the tax system for your place? No. I'm good with that.
Your money that you put in your tax, I'll tell you this too. You're paying like $500 for a fucking screwdriver for Air Force and shit like that. At least I could pay $500 to take care of my fucking neighbor or my friend or someone or even a Joe Bob that I don't even know.
This is speculating
keep,
all over the
keep
place.
This fucking
Emotion
business
everywhere.
afloat. I'm telling you, that's what it's come down to. I'm a fucking hardcore Democrat. I love Democrats, and I love the way they vote. But I'm telling you right now, on this matter, there's got to be a give and take, and I think that if you're shutting it down, keep the fucking business still afloat by having the government pay for the rent on that shit and something like that. Something's got to be done. You just can't shut down these places and go, oh, well, you know
So
what?
it was
Next guy
bullshit
coming
when
around
we
and he'll
bailed
rent it out.
It was bullshit when we bailed out the auto industry. It was bullshit when we bailed out the mortgage industry.
No, I was for that too. Both those, I was for that.
I'm just saying in general, most people, it's bullshit that the government bails those out. But now let's throw another bailout out. The reality of it is we're in a horrible situation. People need to get used to that reality. Things aren't the way they were. Things won't be the way they were immediately.
Look, man, even the Christians during the Roman era, they found a place to get fucking together and still do their practice and stuff. I'm telling you right now.
Did they during the plague?
You're not. When you shut down a restaurant, it's not going to fucking stop and deteriorate people from not going to see each other, okay?
It should.
It's not. It's not. Like it or not, it's
then
not.
These people are assholes.
Matter of fact, Saturday.
Every one of you are assholes.
I got a couple coming over.
Every one of
with
you
their
are
families.
assholes.
Well, big deal. I don't care. I cannot sit around
Well, then
by
you're an
my
asshole.
fucking self.
Well,
I'm losing my fucking mind.
No, that's fine. Your mind is worth the population's health.
Where do I find this at? By the way, where do I go for this?
For what? Well, it's live.
Yeah, I want to see the people.
There's a couple places. You can go on YouTube, youtube.com/Real Talk Podcast /live. Here, let me text it to you.
Yeah, text it to me, will you?
Let's see. Text me real quick so I can get your number to the top. Oh, no, here you are. There, bang, there's that one. And then there's this one.
You couldn't just put it on my computer?
I did. I texted on your, don't you have texting on your computer?
Yeah, probably right here, yeah.
I mean,
Where the fuck are you? All right, here you are, Big E.
thank you. El Chapo, who is the biggest Ochoman supporter I've ever seen, is on my side.
El Chapo, I look, man, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with all that shit. What is all this? Why am I
You need to
hearing
mute yourself.
myself? How do I mute? Okay, mute.
Mute button.
Here we go. And like I said, El Chapo, I dig you. Thank you so much. But here's the deal, man. People are losing their mind. They're
You
fucking
spent the
storming
last year.
buildings.
You spent
and
the
all that
last
shit.
year with me, shitting on everybody who gets together and doing that. And now you're like, it's been long enough.
It's so long enough. I'm dying.
Yeah,
I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking dying.
You will be if you go out there and do what you're wanting to do. You think your body can take COVID? You want to risk it? You want to go ahead and get it and risk it?
What do you mean?
You think you can handle COVID right now and be fine? You're willing to risk that for a chimichanga?
It's not a chimichanga.
It's
I want to see people.
For a
don't
euro?
I don't. Okay, all right. I'd rather see my fucking Twin Peaks chick than sit around the house and hear my wife every fucking night. All right. Bottom line, I'll take any fucking COVID fucking you got. I'll fucking inject that in me. I just cannot fucking tolerate.
And you
this
need to get on the
7
boat with the
days a
rest of
week.
the assholes and let's ship you off to the Gulf of Mexico and let you all sit out there and stew on your little boat islands.
That would be fucking good.
Yeah, it'd be great. In fucking 6 weeks, you'd all be dead, and we didn't have to deal with it anymore. Seriously, this is the most irresponsible thing I've ever heard you say. And you said some whoppers before.
I have, but you know what? It's coming to a thing to where, you know what? I really applaud Joe Biden because there's 100 million shots that he said I want out before his 100-day.
Yeah, that's
is
awesome.
over.
You can't wait 100 days?
I cannot wait for this guy to do this. I'm so pumped up about Joe Biden.
You can't wait the 100 days? You're just.
I've waited this long, bro.
Yeah, why not a little longer? You've waited this long. That's exactly right.
But they've already shut down my fucking Twin Peaks.
There's going to be casualties. It's a global pandemic. There's going to be things that don't make it through. There's been millions of people across the world who have died. Of course, there's going to be a few businesses that don't make it as well.
What if
The business got COVID, if you look at it that way. There's no vaccine for a business, which is a bummer. We can vaccinate ourselves. We can support our businesses however we can support them, if they're smart enough to figure out another revenue stream during all this.
You know what? I think I ought to buy that place. I think I ought to buy that place and call it Ocho Peaks.
There you go.
And that's not fucking name infringement or anything, is it?
And why would it be?
Yeah.
Ocho Peaks.
Ocho Peaks.
We could do better than that, though.
What do you want?
I don't know yet, but we can do better than Ocho Peaks.
I want that
Behind
place
the 8
back.
boob.
Yeah, if you're a hot fucking chick out there
Send your
that
resume
needs a
in.
job.
Info at
I'm gonna-
ochoman.com. Send your resume along with a nude or mostly nude photo.
Yeah. I tell you what, if you could get in some sort of a mountain outfit that just has like those two fucking what are those things? Those things that just hold the pants up.
Suspenders.
Suspenders with the little fucking Daisy Duke shorts with
No shirt on, yeah.
No, you gotta have the fucking shirt. I'm not.
You don't have
I can't have it.
I'm
can't.
talking about the resume still, so.
Oh no, yeah. Resume would be good.
Yeah. Okay. Who cares about that?
Yeah. So yeah, if you're up for that, I'm
Like,
up
what are
for
you going
that,
to
too.
serve at your restaurant?
It's sports food. Sports food. Everything's sports food. It's from chicken wings to fucking salmon, grilled salmon. I'll do it. I'll do it, motherfucker.
I don't like it. Like any
I'll do
other,
it.
basically any other sports bar out there, basically.
Right.
How many TVs you going to have?
I'm going to have a fucking whatever they have left in there, which would be about 35 fucking TVs still in there.
Why not at every table have a decent-sized TV? Just saying.
I would do that, but here's the thing. I don't want you to focus in on the main TV. Why? Because I want you to see all my girls walking by.
That's fair.
I don't want you fucking focused in on your table and just sitting there watching. I want these girls to be fucking addressed. I want them to be
So they are the
looked
center of
at.
attention here.
Yeah, I want my girls to be center of attention. I want them to be always like, hey, what can I get you? You want anything? I'll get you anything you want. And that's what I want.
Hmm.
You know?
I'd eat there.
Yeah.
How's your grilled cheese?
I'd make it for you.
Thank you.
You know that.
Tomato soup?
What?
Tomato soup?
No, I'm not making fucking tomatoes.
You can get some tomato soup in there.
Only for you, Dick,
Thank you.
because I'm not. I wasn't even thinking tomato soup.
What about potato soup?
All right, I think I could throw that in there.
It's
I
pretty
think tomato soup, potato soup, mushroom soup,
Maybe a beef
cream
stew.
mushroom, beef stew. That's it. That's it.
That's it for soup.
Oh, maybe one more. Clam chowder.
Ooh, clam
Every
chowder.
fucking sports bar's got good clam
Gotta have
chowder.
clam chowder. Maybe a chili too.
Chili. You got to have
have
chili. That's a fucking sports bar fucking thing. Chili. I tell you what, you got to have the fucking chicken wings. You got to have those fucking burgers. Different type of burgers, all fucking
Your own
loaded
specialty
up.
burgers, the Ocho burger.
Ocho
8
burger.
ounces of fucking prime beef.
Fuck that. I'm throwing a half a pounder.
That's 8 ounces.
Okay, good.
Dipshit. Fuck 8 ounces. I want a half pound.
I tell you what, though, Biggie, that's what you really want.
The double Ocho is a pounder.
The fucking, when you say half pound, I don't want ounces. Ounces, throw those fucking things out the door. I want fucking half ounce pound.
Half pound rather than 8 ounce.
Yeah, it's
I
shit
gotcha.
like that. I want those fucking. Fuck the metric system.
So it's a half pounder, not a quarter or 8 ounce.
Yeah, no 8-ouncer because people like me.
Double
like,
Ocho is a pounder.
A pounder, yeah. We could even have a pound burger.
What about a triple Ocho? 24-ounce burger.
Wow.
Pound and a half.
Pound and a half. Man,
Biggest
that's
burger
a
you can
nice,
get in the state.
That's a nice fucking sandwich there, bro.
Yes, it is. Your choice of bun.
You're making me fucking hungry now.
Dude, I want something with sesame seeds and fucking melty ass cheese. You know what'd be good right now? Some Five Guys. You like Five Guys?
Five Guys?
Yeah. You ever had Five Guys?
Yes, I have, and they load the shit out of the fries too. In the bag,
They just pour it in like, fuck it. What are we doing with them? What do you got over there? You reading the chat?
Yeah, and what have they talked at all since this fucking chat?
Yeah, they're mostly not really. How about a yard of ale? A yard of ale.
What the fuck is ale?
Hey Zach, what's a yard of ale? Ale is like beer. It's like an alcoholic drink. An ale, you know.
Oh, an ale.
Ale. Ale.
A-L-E.
Yes, an ale. What's a yard of ale?
Well, that would be cool.
Like a 3-foot tall beer?
I would make it in a tube, a glass tube that would stick up and with one fucking hole in the middle there on the bottom part to where you can then release.
So it's like a shotgunner.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it's 3 foot tall. It comes out to the table.
Well, it would
on
be
a 2 foot stand.
It would be more than that.
Be like 5 foot tall with a 2 foot stand, so you can put it right up and just maybe put a long straw on the bottom of it, so you can hit the button.
Just open that fucking
Valve.
and then it releases.
Oh yeah, you can get different hose sizes depending on how fucking drunk you want to get.
The releases that what's that octopus? What do they call that one? The main big one that's
The Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
That's what you call the drink, the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Oh, you get it out with many hoses that come off of it, and it's like a fucking 5-gallon bucket of beer in the middle of your table, and everybody's got a hose
with your
It's like
friends.
beer bong.
Oh,
It's like
my
a giant
God.
beer bong.
That would be excellent.
It's a beer hookah.
It is. I think we could do that.
Aside from having a bar, we should just get that out there and go on the beer hookah.
No, you're right. I agree.
Probably not great during COVID time.
I'm almost fucking out of the fucking liquor.
Go make another one.
I will. Go fucking talk to them a little bit, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Talk to them for a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Right on. Why don't you
Hey,
bring your
guys,
stuff in here and make your drink live? We were supposed to be doing. We'll do that at your house next week.
How about that, folks? We're going to do a next show. We're going to do 2 shows, one in the studio next week and one Friday, like today,
Live.
at my house.
Casa.
My fucking man cave that I have. I can't wait for you
Casa
guys to
de
see it.
Ocho, man.
We're going to show them the whole fucking
Why aren't you
place.
Ocho Senior, by the way? I'm going to talk about that for you.
All right, yeah, do that.
Ocho
Do
Man
that.
doesn't make a lot of sense to me as an
I
English-speaking
do.
man.
I do. He's fucked up.
No, not the actual person. You make plenty of sense to me, though your COVID problem is. But Ocho Man, it should be Ocho Senior, something like that, because man is English and Ocho is Spanish. Or should it be 8 Man? 8 Man, Ocho Senior. Anybody have any thoughts about that? And does anybody know what a yard of ale is? I think I've lost you all. I think I'm only here by myself now. Ocho Man's off getting booze. Oh, he's back. He's back, everybody. Did you get what you
Hey,
needed?
you know what, man? I have a superstition. out
Several,
there.
I'm sure, but what's the one you're thinking of?
I seen a fucking penny there that was on the tail side. And I've always been taught never to pick up a coin that's got the penny side or that's got the fucking tail side. So, a superstition, I don't care who the fuck you are. There's a lot of not you because you're atheist and all that and you don't believe in anything. You're fucked up.
I know, I'm spiritually
On that.
bankrupt.
Yeah, you're. But I'm just saying, I'm so fucking everything superstition with me. When I won at the horse track, I've turned out to wear the same outfit that my horse won the 2 weeks before that. I fucking owned race horses, and I was always into, when my horse ran, I wore the same thing. If he won, I'd wear the same fucking thing. If he lost, I would change the outfit. So that was that.
I wish I could understand superstition a little bit more. Whenever you do things like that, do you feel like there's some sort of cosmic force that cares what shirt you wear?
I do.
What is this cosmic force? Just luck in general?
Bro, it's something that I'm telling you right now, when I win a race, when my horses have won a race, I know where to stand. And if I don't stand there, if someone's standing there, I fucking give them a little push or tell them, hey, partner, I own that horse running, that number 7 horse, and he won last time. And he'll be like, go fuck yourself because I bet the 3. So he's like totally against me anyway. But a lot of times people move aside and let me stand there and all that. So, what's cool is cool. And I don't tell them I own that number 7 horse. What I normally do is I say, hey, I bet this race. Can I get it? And whatever number they tell me, hey, did you bet the 5? I go, yeah, I bet the 5. He goes, hey, go ahead, stand there. I don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. I mean, it came to when I was in high school. I got to tell you this. This is a great fucking story.
I love a good Ochoman story.
This is how I used to pick up pussy or pie or girls.
Pussy's fine.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's going to care about that.
Okay, thank you. I used to go to the track, and when I was a senior in high school, I only had like $6 to my name. $6 to $10 to $15 was
sure small money.
$20 max. I'd go to the track, and I'd find the biggest long shot on the board.
16 to 1.
No, fuck you,
Wait
not 16.
60 to 1.
60 to 1. I'd find a 60 to 1 out on the board, and then I'd walk over to these girls that were sitting all around, and I'd go, hey, I'm sorry to bother you girls, but I got a little thing. I got a little dilemma. If my horse wins today, I own the horse, and no one showed up. And could you come to the winner's circle with me? And they'd be like, holy shit, you own a horse? I go, yeah, I own that 7 horse. That he's 61, but I'm telling you, he's got a great chance at winning. And they'd be like, you got to be kidding. You own that? I go, yes. Will you come to the winner's circle with me? That's all I need. And right now I have nobody at the track with me. And they go, oh, my God, you can hang out with us. And I go,
this really work for you?
I swear to God, it worked every time. And then I'd say, well, thank you. Yeah, that's awfully nice of you girls. And they'd be like, oh, fuck, hang out with us.
There's virtually no chance you're going to winner's circle because you took the 60 to 1.
That's my fucking horse. In 60 to 1, I made sure that this one motherfucker was more.
He's more or less lame.
Yeah. And he'd run. He'd have a heart. And I'd have these poor girls all buy into it. They'd bet on this fucking 60 to 1 horse that I'm not even betting on. I'm just trying to get in the door with them, to say I'm a fucking Rockefeller or horse race.
Sure.
So the race would end. The fucking horse would finish to best like 5th or 6th. I would always hope that he would finish 3rd or 4th because then I'd be like, well, he tried, But if he turned out really bad and finished like 17 lengths back, I'd be like, something happened to him. Girls, I'm gonna go back, see what happened to my horse. I'll be right back.
You go take a piss or a dump or something?
Yeah, I'd go take a piss or a dump, and I'd come back. They go, what happened to that poor thing? And I'd be like, well, he
stepped on an acorn.
What happened was he got stepped on. He got stepped on when the race started, and he's bleeding heavily. But I'm not
probably gonna turn him to glue.
No, fuck you, the idiot. We don't never say that. We say, I'm gonna work with him. I'm gonna,
I'll nurse that motherfucker back.
Yes. You fucking do that. You make that statement right there.
Or put him out to stud. How about that? Even better.
No, you can't do that. No one's gonna buy into that.
Why not? Think about it. You say
he finished 25 fucking lengths back, and he's finishing ninth.
He should have been first. He was injured. They don't know anything. They're fucking, like you said, dumb girls at the track. They believe you own a horse at 18 years old. So you get them thinking about that horse fucking all the time. They're starting to think about fucking.
And they were all college girls, and I'm fucking college, and then
how'd they get into college?
Dude, I'm
They
telling
just
you
let
right
anybody
now,
in.
college and fucking MILFs, the Cougars, I fucking were all over them. I was banging these chicks left and right because I got their phone numbers and they thought I owned racehorses, and I'm a young fucking millionaire that my dad owns all these horses.
This is like out of a movie.
I pulled it off every fucking time.
I'm glad for you. Myself, I can never do that. I just don't think I can misrepresent myself like that. I don't have it in me. But good for you. I'm glad you're
Thank
out there to go get pussy on the.
It was back then.
Well, even back then.
Yeah.
I've never been much for overselling myself.
You know what? I think you're selling
I'm
yourself
horrible-
short.
I'm
I think you're
horrible
one of
marketer.
the greatest fucking people I've ever been around. I'm
Nah.
telling you right now.
I'm okay, but I'm not going out and saying see that fucking space shuttle up there? I designed it.
You can't believe this, man. I'm glad you brought that up. There's a fucking light. There's a light fucking flashing in the sky. And I pull over immediately.
Uh-oh.
And I go, I got to I'm going to video this. And then I fucking find out that it's a fucking big fucking one of those.
What was antenna?
Antenna at the very top. It's like flashing white. And I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is that? I made a fool out of myself.
Dude, I remember one time I was like 18, 20 max. Me, my current wife, she was just my girlfriend at the time, and a buddy of mine were driving down the highway, getting stoned out of her fucking mind. I don't even remember where we were going. I think we were going to a party, like a music festival. Anyway, off in the distance, we see this fucking light, like, blinking, right? And we're like, oh, it's just a fucking antenna, right? It's just an antenna. I can see the antenna right there.
Right.
We're stoned out of our gourds. My wife's like, you're fucking crazy. It's moving all over the place. And me and my buddy were like, no, it's an antenna. You can see the pole. As we get closer, it's some guy on one of those little fucking ultralight aircrafts flying around.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. It looked like it from a distance. We made it in our brains look like that.
There's a lot of shit out there now that, I mean, they got all these drones now, man.
That's true. Drones are crazy these days.
Yeah. Drones fucking killed my fucking second country of Armenia, I'll tell you. It was horrible.
Have you seen, like, they'll take like a 9mm these days and attach it to a standard drone. They can fly up to you with video, hit a button, and shoot you from a fucking drone. There was a video on YouTube where these kids invented, they're like 18 years old or, around that age, basically duct taped a gun with a remote control trigger on it to a drone, flew it across the yard and shot several shots, boom, 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 into a target or whatever it was, just to show they could do it.
How old are these kids?
They were like 18, 19 years old.
18, 19-year-old kids are fucking doing this shit. And imagine what our
Somebody with
fucking
money could do.
CIA, KGB, and all these fucking all these secret service. The Jews have got one. What are they called? They got a
whatever they're called over there. They got Krav Maga and the other shit they do.
No, they got a fucking, and the English got one. I mean,
MI6 or whatever. Yeah,
bro, these guys are big time fucking. If some 18-year-old kid is fucking duct taping some sort of gun, imagine what the fucking government's doing.
You gotta wonder. You ever heard the expression "fly on a wall" to be a fly on the wall? You got to figure at this point they've got drones the size of a fly that can fly in anywhere, land on the wall, take audio and video, and fly out. They have to have that. You got to figure by now they have that.
You're so right. I never even thought about that.
They have to. They have to have something small enough they can fly attached to a dog that walks into somebody's house and they sit there and now the dog is a fucking surveillance.
You're right. You're right.
You got. I just figured.
If you had something like that, wouldn't you land on the dog's collar?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, no one's gonna check the dog's collar. That fucking dog's just gonna
make a flea, just like a fucking animatronic flea. You know what I mean? And have it stick to the dog, just stuck to his hair. You wouldn't be able to tell anything. It looks like dirt.
You're so right, bro.
You got to figure the government's got all that shit.
I never even thought of that. I really didn't.
Technology's not getting worse. I'll tell you that.
No, by all means, it's not getting worse.
They have these little micro machines they can stick in your blood. They work off the heat of your body. That go through your blood to clear out blood clots and shit like that. So if they can do that, what the fuck can't they do?
Right. I even seen on Facebook where they're selling that fucking long strand that you could stick up your ass and fucking see inside.
Does that have the balls on it?
Anything that's fucking growing on your in your ass. But I couldn't stick anything up my asshole though, man.
I gave myself an enema one time.
Did you really?
Because I had to have the fucking the thing where they go in and look up your keister.
Did you lay down and hold your legs back?
So yeah, I got into the bathtub, laid on my back.
Did Armand come in the room and stick his finger up?
He was nowhere around.
Okay,
he was nowhere around, and it was one of the worst things I've had to go through. It felt great afterwards. Whenever that fucking hot water's spraying out, that felt really good.
Really,
I felt real clean inside. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But the horrible part of sitting there like a fucking. Let me see if I can get this on camera. I'm in the bathtub on my back. I got my fucking legs up in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I got my legs up in the air.
Look at
Even
that.
higher because I'm more further on my back.
Well, look, I got your asshole.
I got this water bag hanging.
Oh, there it is.
Somehow up above me. and I got this white hose. I'm trying to.
Oh,
trying
you
to-
got the white hose. We
trying
gotta
to
get
stick
that.
it right in my butt,
Uh-huh.
and I can't figure out where the hole is. I got hemorrhoids, so it's a guessing game. Finally, I get through the maze, up into the butthole, and the water starts flowing, and I can feel the warmth inside me. Like, oh, what's going on?
Did it feel good?
It didn't feel bad. Gonna be honest
Really?
with you, the awkwardness of being on my back made me feel horrible. You know, I'm sweating. This is horrible.
I tell you what, though, I gotta tell you, I kind of love when a fucking female messes with my bunghole.
We've talked about this literally every show. I still don't get it.
Is that a secret? is
I
it?
don't think there's anybody in the world that doesn't know that you like a chick with the old bow.
You're right.
You can meet someone at the bar and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm John, aka the Ochoman." Oh, the Ochoman. Yeah, let's go to the back room. I'll finger your butthole a little.
It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Big Easy, original bathtub girl. What's the bathtub girl? I don't know. I'd like to know what the bathtub girl is there, donkey. And are you the same donkey from Shrek?
You know what, though? Every time I think of donkey, I think of that now.
That's what I think, too.
Um,
And zonkies, but only because I've been bit by a zonkey.
yeah, that's incredible, man.
Fucking animals.
But
Anyway, let's not give him any credit.
if we're calling anyone the GOAT, though, this is sports. It's got to be Tom Brady. This motherfucker, Biggie, I got to tell this guy, he leaves fucking New England where he wore all the fucking rings. He goes to Tampa Bay, and now he's in the NFC Championship game to his first fucking year being there, man. I mean, that's got to be the fucking GOAT. Tom Brady.
I mean, if
Tom
you can go
Brady
from one team to
me,
another with an entire different organization and be right there at the end. How'd they do last year, Tampa Bay?
horrible. They
What was the
only
record?
like 5 games. They were
So if you
shitty.
could bring in one player and turn an organization completely around and get them damn near to the Super Bowl and possibly to a victory, yeah, you got to give all the credit in the world.
all the world, right?
How is he not making $100 million for this season?
That's
If
what
they
I
win
would
the Super
say.
Bowl,
But
you'd
you
say
know
you'd
what?
be owed it.
Tom Brady's not like that. He's like, you know, like I'm humble. I'll take
know,
15 million, 20
I'm gonna agree.
million.
I'm the
good.
same way with that. I don't like to hold people over the barrel when negotiating. But whenever I look at these situations of these guys, and you could easily think you owe me $100 million for what I've done for your organization, for the amount of people I've brought in,
I
for the amount of Tom Brady jerseys I'm sure you fucking sold.
Oh no shit! I
Give
mean,
me my motherfucking movie check.
You probably sold as much Tom Brady Buccaneer
Here? Yeah.
jerseys,
Oh, surely.
just the jerseys alone, up to that point.
Surely.
You got your money's worth out of
T-shirts,
that.
jerseys, fucking license plate covers, anything they could slap his name on and make $5 on, they did.
Right?
I would have. I mean, wouldn't you?
You're definitely right about
This
that.
guy's been playing for what, almost 20 years now.
Almost 20 years. Almost 20 years.
He's got a biggest name. You
like
just paid.
maybe 15 to 17 years. So, in any case, he's got that going. I want to ask you, what actor or actress out there that you feel has lasted that long and still popular as hell? And I'm going to tell, on the female side, I got to say, go ahead. You give me yours first.
I mean, Betty White, but she's not making fucking blockbusters
No,
anymore.
no. I'm not going to pay.
I mean, there's your Holly Berries who
bet-
do every time she makes a movie. Angelina Jolie, every time these bitches make movies, it's a big deal. Is that what you're talking about? The big deal people?
I think close, but I still think
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston
Yeah, she's up there.
is got to be the one for me.
And we talk about her every third show probably because of that movie Horrible Bosses.
Oh, my God, she was so hot.
I just liked watching her scenes.
Bro,
I have
she's
I have
just
it cut
so
just her
fucking
scenes.
hot. As she gets older, she's like wine. She just gets better and fucking
Let's put that
better.
up on the
I mean,
TV.
I've seen the show Friends, and I've seen those guys and gals be afterwards, and they're not the same as Jennifer Aniston.
No, I agree. I'm gonna bring
I
up
mean,
her.
they God, I don't mean to rip on them, but they have aged. But Jennifer just seems like, hey, you know what? Fuck you guys. I still want to stay 20. Is that okay? And they're like, fuck you. No, you get older with me. No, fuck you. I don't.
We don't need any volume for this. I'm just gonna kind of fast forward it a little bit.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Jennifer Aniston.
You're kidding.
From,
That's her?
Yeah, this is in that movie Horrible Bosses. This is where she's sexually harassing him.
Oh, my God. Look at her.
Dude.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fucking, that's just whack off material. You see, this is what sets up for America. They're not going to leave the house.
You're going to be on your way home with your self-driving car, looking at Jennifer Aniston on your phone.
Car passes by me and go, you want to look at a beautiful car? Ah, he's
You're
just
gonna
whacking
you
off.
need to get some tinting on those windows now.
I do.
Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of like fucking people looking in. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, no question about it. You don't even have to hear her. You know her.
No,
Yeah.
man.
You know who else turned me on? Was that fucking Henry's wife on Goodfellas. Oh, my God.
She got him all passed out, did his dental work, then got him naked and made him take all these pictures with her. And he's not into it. He's got a girlfriend.
They had to really do those
hoping-
pics, didn't they?
I'm hoping my wife would understand if that happened to me, that, I'm only a man. And this is Jennifer Aniston.
She's just unbelievable. She's just
I
unbelievable.
got to turn that off.
Yeah, please,
I gotta
please,
stop.
please,
I'm not going
please.
to get anything done.
Oh my God, she's in the garden out there. Ah, fuck. Yeah, but
Anyway.
she's incredible.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
The Bears. The Bears.
Yeah, Bears.
The Bears. They're gonna have a great season next
We
year.
had a whole bunch of shit we wanted to talk about. You did your rant on the rant of getting back in the bars. That was pretty good. What else did we want to talk about? I forget.
Well, I just brought up Tom Brady and
Tom
Jennifer
Brady.
Aniston.
Tom Brady, yeah.
And have you noticed that the producer, Bob Rock, sells rights to Metallica Black Album songs?
I have not heard about this. What did he do?
Okay, he sold all. Doesn't it seem to me like Metallica is always about fucking money? They're
Yeah,
always about
totally.
money. I mean, it just seems like every time there's currency or monetary value popping up, there's always something to do with Metallica. Why is that? I don't see that in other bands, rock bands.
Piece of shit.
I mean, I love Metallica. Don't get me wrong, folks. I'm a big Metallica fan. But I'm telling you right now, it just seems to me like Metallica is always about what's in it for me. Huh? Everything that's around Metallica, it just seems like
Well,
that.
I
I mean,
can't-
when they had those free songs where we were all downloading, who the fuck?
That was the best ever.
Metallica was the one that was making all the noise. They were all the one. They were the only ones out there bitching out of their mind day in, day out.
Did you ever see the Napster Bad thing they did with Metallica?
Mm-mm.
Let's see if I can find it. It was so good.
But you know what I'm saying, though, don't you?
I do, but at the same time, if it was your stuff, wouldn't you want people not to steal all of your music?
Motherfucker, you just 15 minutes ago told me how much these restaurants don't mean a shit to you. Now all of a sudden these rock bands mean shit to you?
I'm saying people should be paid for their own work. I'm saying if that restaurant was open and they
Okay, then I'm saying to you right now, those fucking restaurants should be fucking taken care of as
is
they're
apples and
down.
oranges.
Oh,
This is apples and
bullshit.
oranges.
It's the same fucking thing.
you don't think a person should be paid for their work? Like you think that they shouldn't have been
Look,
mad that
man,
people were
back
pirating?
in the 70s, 80s, I agree with you. But right now, I could download anything I want and listen to anything I want,
Right.
and you can't fucking stop me.
I can't stop you, but you think that's fine? It's
So what?
awesome.
It's part of the fucking friendly fire you're gonna take as a rock star.
I disagree.
That's
I
what
don't think
you're
it should be that way.
And you know what? When I come into your town, I'd like to see you in my fucking
Listen.
stands.
I'm guilty. I've watched a billion songs on YouTube for free. I've back in my time, I've downloaded plenty of stuff, I'm sure.
Right.
But I still think that being fair, they do deserve money for that. They made that music, especially on
It
YouTube.
doesn't end on that, bro.
Why
It
doesn't it
doesn't end on that because now when I go to a fucking Walmart or I go to anything like that, any
Right.
fucking head shop store, not that there's any more head shop stores, but if I look for a Metallica shirt, which look, by the way,
Very nice.
I got a Metallica shirt right there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Where is that? All right, you guys seen it though. But I'm just telling you right now, when you have something like that, because you listen to the music and you go, oh, you know what? I'll buy it. You should throw that in there for the fans to go, okay, if you're going to steal my shit, I'm not going to raise fucking hell about it. Go ahead, take it.
Yeah,
but you know what? I'd love for you to come to my concert.
There's plenty
All
of
right.
places like Spotify or, subscription services that give previews of shit out.
$12.
I'm sorry that you're cheap, But just because
I
you
have
don't want to pay,
Spotify. I'm just saying to you right now.
and they'll get a kick for every time you play a song on Spotify.
Okay, I get that, and God bless them and all that. But why are you the one always fucking bitching? Yeah, I don't
'Cause if it
have
was me-
other bands fucking bitching like you.
Oh, why
got.
Metallica?
Yeah, always Metallica bitching.
You're right. They were bitching about it. Nobody else was getting really pissed off about it like they were. I still don't blame them.
Well,
I
get
say
it,
every
but
other
I'm
band
just
should have been
telling
doing the
you,
same thing they were doing.
They're the ones fucking bitching. Now this producer Bob Rock. By the way, what a fucking name that
Pretty cool
is.
name.
He's a fucking. He had to name himself that.
Well, why didn't he go with Rob Rock? Because he's Robert, right? Robert for Bob. Rob Rock.
Oh, I thought it was Rock.
Yeah, Rob Rock or Bob.
Rob Rock. You're right. You're
Rob
right.
Rock.
Well, I guess Bob's his first name.
Sounds better. Well,
He
it's
kept
Robert.
his first name.
Well, Robert. That's where you
Robert.
get Bob from.
Robert would have been good. Robert Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet he does call himself as Robert Rock.
Rock
but
can't be
people
his real
say-
last name.
No, there's
This
not a
is a
fucking
professional
chance.
name,
Yeah, especially when you're fucking the producer of fucking Metallica.
So you got that happening right now. Who else? Bob Dylan recently sold all of his music rights. Fleetwood Mac sold all his shit. Or
What's
Mick Fleetwood
happened?
did.
What's happening with that? I mean, why? I'm telling
Why?
you
'Cause
because of
they're old?
COVID, you motherfucker. That's another thing about it. People aren't doing anything anymore.
Well,
People aren't doing anything.
so yeah, you're not. They don't have their concert revenue, but I don't know. I would say that.
Yeah,
At this point,
yeah.
Bob Dylan.
Are you now supporting that? Well, they're not doing anything. Now
No.
you're ruining fucking rock bands.
I'm sorry. I mean, sorry, rock bands. There's plenty of bands out there doing live streams, making plenty of money doing live concerts online. Plenty of that shit going on. If you can't adapt, then you don't deserve to survive. Sorry.
That's so wrong for you to say. If you can't fucking
That's why the
adapt,
dinosaurs
you're not
died.
going to survive.
That's why the dinosaurs died.
How is it fucking surviving sitting in your fucking house? That's not surviving. That's just fucking seclusion. That's
How-
not.
that is
a part
exactly
of
surviving.
society. You're not doing anything.
Does
anymore.
society equal survival? I don't think so. You don't have to be social to survive. You like to be social. It makes you feel good to be social. But I don't take this whole I have to be social thing. I need my kids to get out there and be sports. They're all depressed now. I'm sorry they're depressed. I'm sorry you're depressed. It's not worth it to kill people over. You'll be fine in a few months when this is gone. You'll bounce back. It may take you some time.
Stop, and I'll let you continue. So you're saying to me, few months? You're saying to me, few
Could be.
months, because
Could be.
if it's few months, I'll stay in my fucking
Could be.
cabin. Keep going.
Could be 3 years.
Not accepting.
Yeah,
Not accepting 3 years of fucking Big E. I'm not
Okay.
doing it.
You cannot accept it
3
all you
months.
want.
3 months. I'll
But you know what that
fucking.
means?
If you tell me right now, hey, you know what? You're secluded for the next 3 months. I'm okay with that. But if you tell me 3 years, fuck you. I gotta do my fucking thing to survive.
I can tell you this.
Be part of society. And I know a lot of old guys that I used to go to a bar, Pine Tree, fucking whatever it was. But there would be this old guy always fucking like he'd have a spot, and I'd always give him a high five and say, "Hey, what's going on?" And we talk, and that guy has lost his life now. I mean, that was his thing. He'd be at that fucking bar every fucking time. Now he's not.
Sorry.
Okay.
It sounds like this is a child's argument. This is my kid not wanting to go to bed. I want 10 more minutes of TV because I want.
Bro, he's old.
I don't care how old he is. He could be 180.
It's easy for you to say because you're not 180. You're fucking
I'm
30s, 40s, 50s, whatever you are. But you're not going to fucking be fucking in the same boat as that guy. That guy needs fucking people.
He does not need people. He wants people. He does not need people. He's not going to
I
die.
have to have people. When I'm
You
that
want
fucking old,
people.
I have to have people.
You want them. You do not need them. You need air. You need food. You don't need television. You see what I'm saying here? There's needs and then there's wants.
We're going back to that first part.
Well, I mean, you've never left it.
I didn't. I really didn't. I just don't know how cold-blooded you could
It's
be.
not how
You're a
cold-blooded
cold-blooded
can be.
motherfucker.
You're a murderer.
All you are. You're a fucking murderer.
You're cold-blooded.
You're killing me slowly.
You want to get out there
You're
and
killing
spread
me
it
slowly.
all.
Is what,
You want to kill me fast.
well, you're telling me my fans out here are all fucking on my side.
Well, there's a few of them. There's a few of them we think you're full of shit too.
What? Tell me the people that.
Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot to go through here. Let's see. Somebody says I love getting pegged. That's not true. It has nothing to do with anything.
In the bunghole?
That's Armand. Oh, maybe they're talking about you. I don't think you want to get pegged either, but
Pegged. I don't even.
Well, here's somebody saying that people aren't stealing food at those restaurants and comparing it to stealing music. Nobody's stealing food at the restaurant. They steal food at a restaurant. That's bad, right?
Who the fuck steals food at a restaurant?
Right. Well, who the fuck steals music for free? That's the same.
Everyone does that.
That's what I'm saying. It's why? It's the same deal. It's something they produced. Now, whether or not it's free for them to transmit over the internet, they spent the time specifically to write a song and record a song to make money on. And it's been released, and somebody's found a way to circumvent a way for them to make money. That's stealing. Definition, you figured out a way to take money out of my pocket. That's stealing.
All right.
Disagree?
Well, I agree with you on the principle, but I think that it's much more acceptable
It's not so black and white.
for
is what
me
you're
to take a fucking music and listen to it in my headphones. That's all I'm saying.
saying. I mean, it is more acceptable than to take something that's intangible versus going to a restaurant and stealing a sandwich off the counter. But it's basically the same thing. If you steal $5 from somebody's desk or hack into their bank account and steal $5, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know what? I'm still not a bad guy if
I'm not saying
if
you
I
are.
steal from a fucking music from Metallica, a song that I just downloaded. Compared to me fucking eating fucking bacon, sausage, eggs, and tell my family now we got to roll. I don't see that as
Well, no, it's your victim is a lot less well off whenever you're doing it. You're stealing from a restaurant. You're basically robbing from the poor. Whereas stealing music, you're robbing from the rich. So you get that whole I'm Robin Hood, it's okay because they've already got it. Not okay. Even though I'll still do it. I'll still do it. I'm a hypocrite. Don't get me wrong. I'm a hypocrite. But I know it's not okay. I know because if it was me and I spent all this time to do this stuff to make money on and somebody started figuring out ways around it, I would be pissed off beyond belief. I'd be like, I'm taking it all down then. I don't want anybody to have it if you're giving it away for free because I did this specifically to make money.
But it's
on it.
also helping you out, though, too, bro, because you know what? People are getting exposure to that music and all that. And
That's what the radio's for,
convinced,
which I get feedback or which I get money for.
Yeah, but they're not playing my song constantly to where I got to sit and wait and I got to hear fucking Bonnie fucking whatever the fucking singer is or whatever to wait for my fucking Metallica. My thing on that is, the point is, I have to sit there. I have to sit there and endure a lot of fucking shit on radio that I don't want to do. I listen to my fucking music. I walk. I enjoy it. And you know what? If it's free, I'm gonna take it. I got Spotify, and I don't do it. I mean, but I used to.
Sure.
When we had those little fucking iPods. And I downloaded from Napster. Was it Napster?
One of them, yeah.
I downloaded fucking over 20,000 songs on that fucking thing.
I've seen it.
When they told you, hey, in 3 hours, this thing's going to come to an end, download all you want. But you got 3 fucking hours left or whatever, or 1 hour
Whatever it
left.
was, right,
Yeah. So we did that. But my point is, it only helps the band in the long run because if I listen to your song, I'm buying your merchandise. I can possibly go to your concert, which is big. I think even if you don't buy that ticket, someone will buy that ticket for you.
I get it. It's not as horrible as it could be. I get what you're saying.
You're
still wrong.
You're tickling the bunghole. Is the way I look at it. You're tickling the bunghole, and you're getting me fucking all excited. That's what that's how I'm looking at things.
You can look at it that way, but if I say this, if the band releases it on a free channel and saying, "Here, take our music for free," like if
and
Metallica
you know what?
puts it on
There's a
YouTube,
lot
that's
of
fine.
fucking bands that have done that. There's
Sure.
a lot of
Which is
bands
totally
that have
cool.
done that. But
what if they don't want
said,
to?
I'm giving you a little teaser. I'm playing with your bunghole.
and it should be their choice, not because I bought the album at Walmart. I went home, put it on my computer, turned it into a digital file, and put it out there. That was one of my fans' decisions to give away my stuff for free. Not me going on to whatever platform saying, "Here, go download my shit for free." That was my decision. Now, if you take it out of my hands, I'm going to get pissed about it. Taking away my decision of my property, my work. That's. What if somebody started making money off the Ochoman show, gave you none? They found a way to make money off your show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I-
Or say you were charging $30 a show for
But
this.
you know what? Is it going to make me more popular? I'm sure it will.
Yeah, speculation. It's already popular enough. They're making money off you. Say this. Say you were making $30 a show we were doing here for every person to listen. Say we had 1,000 people, 30 grand. But somebody figured out a way to put your shit out for free, to immediately restream it on a free platform, 80% of your people dropped off and started watching it for free. You went from 30 grand to 7 grand every episode. How pissed would you be?
Well, 30 is not that much. I'm talking
if
like
you do an episode a day,
300,000 or
if you do an episode a day, then that's 20 grand a day you're missing out on roughly. Over the course of a week, you've lost
on
150
the
grand.
low spectrum. I don't know if I would go freak out about 30,000. That's still
Daily? You wouldn't freak out about that daily?
daily. Yeah, maybe daily. You're right. Maybe
I mean-
daily. Yeah. I think I would have some input on the 30.
You'd be pissed
on
at that
daily.
person who decided, without you having any input, to give you your stuff away for free.
Yeah.
You'd want that person arrested, taken off the internet. You'd want them murdered. I know you. You'd be like, that motherfucker owes me 30 grand a day for the last how many days? And I want them dead.
Every time
They
you
need
hit
COVID,
the
those
fucking-
motherfuckers. Yeah. All you gotta do is whack the table real hard.
Yeah,
It
there
goes.
you go. I love it. That's our producer too, man.
All I'm saying is you can't just look at it from the consumer's point of view. Because at some point, hopefully in your life, and it's the same argument for all those people who want to redistribute wealth. That's all fine and dandy until you're one of the people that have wealth who worked for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in Deadwood, for instance, that George Hurst. Piece of shit, right? Whatever. He started with nothing, built an entire empire of gold up. So say there's somebody like that similar now who started with nothing, built an entire fucking billion-dollar industry out. They're billionaires. Everybody else is saying, redistribute the wealth. Well, this guy's like, I fucking worked my balls off. I got lucky a few times, but I made an empire from nothing. And now you want me to take that after all my hard work and redistribute it out?
Right.
Mm-mm.
I watched
If that was me, I'd be like, fuck you.
I finished that. and
Even though I'm poor, I'm still like, fuck you.
What did you rate that?
I love Deadwood. It's one of my top 10 favorite all-time shows.
No, that's still a lot. Though. Top 10.
Easily. Maybe top 5.
Top 5.
Probably top 5.
So you're saying it's the 5th one?
Deadwood, The Shield, Sopranos, The Wire. There's got to be another good one in there I'm not thinking of, but those are right up there.
Okay. I'm going to give it my top 20. I tell you why. I didn't find it. I found a lot of fucking times where I'm thinking too much about it, and I don't want to think that much about it.
Well, the way they talk, they used 3 more syllables for every word than they need to for the most part.
Oh,
You have to have captions on.
I have to say I salute all those actresses and actors that, except for the one that kept giving a blowjob constantly.
Oh, to Al, that little chubby chick?
That chubby chick. I mean, what if you're her kids and go, hey, Mom, I heard you were in Deadwood. No, I wasn't.
I think we talked about this last time we were on the show, but yeah, that'd be embarrassing. Like the only thing you're known for is being a fucking extra dick sucker.
Just a dick sucker is all you are in
At least
that.
you got that.
I
I'm
mean,
not even a dick sucker on TV.
I don't even
so-
think she said a word, though.
Oh, she said plenty. She say something, you're like, would you shut the fuck up and suck my prick?
Yeah.
So-
That was great, by the way. You did that great.
Thank you. I love Al. Still one of my favorite, if not my favorite character of all time on TV.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Well, he's not a good guy,
100%.
but he's a good character.
Good character. And you know what? I think I got turned off when he killed that fucking other
The prostitute?
fucking prostitute.
Yeah, what's his name? Wannabe Jen or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Because Hearst, that one bitch, the loopy cunt, shot Hearst, and then they had to give spoiler alert for a 15-year-old show, but
what was her name? Tiz, was it? Or-
no, the loopy cunt, who we're talking, the blonde, right?
Yeah.
The one is with Saul.
Yeah. What was her name?
Trish.
Trish. Yeah, Trish.
Trish, is that
No,
right?
no, it was Trish.
Oh, no.
It was Trish. I'm fucking telling you, it's
I
Trish.
don't think it was.
It
Trish?
was. I'm telling you, Trish.
Trixie.
Trixie.
Not
That's
Trish.
it.
Trixie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trixie. Yeah. Trixie. And for that dumb cunt to fucking get out in the fucking
And not finish the
balcony
job?
and tell her that, hey, fuck you.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid fucking idiot? I mean, fucking Al killed a fucking blonde fucking prostitute
save your
that
life.
was a nice girl.
Had nothing to do with it.
That had nothing to do with it to save your fucking piece of shit life.
No, I'm with you.
I was.
Here's another weird thing about that show. They had that one guy play 2 characters. So the guy that shot Wild Bill, remember he played cards with him all the time, Jack McCall.
Uh-huh.
They killed him or whatever, ran him out of town. He was gone after the first season. The second season, they bring in that character, Francis Wolcott, that worked for, for Hearst, right? He's real dapper, he's
Right.
the one that murdered those girls. Played by the same actor
You're kidding.
as Jack McCall.
I never noticed
Yeah,
that.
what's his name? Fucking
You're sure about that?
Garrett Dillahan, for sure. 100% sure. And what's great about it is in
You
the
couldn't find another guy to take that role. I mean, fuck you.
He's a good actor,
What
but-
kind- I don't care.
But what's funny is he killed Wild Bill in the first season, and in the second season as a different character, he's got Wild Bill's last letter he's trying to do things with and whatnot. It's just kind of funny.
Ah, yeah.
I don't
I'll
know.
look into that next time.
Yeah,
I mean, I watched it all, but the fuck, I like to know about shit like that.
let's see if I can get you a side by side here. Jack McCall images. Do. That's a crappy version. Oh, here we go. Look, there they go. Oh, I hit a fucking button. What a piece of shit I am. How do you even put up with me? There we go. Put it on the screen there.
Oh my God, is that the same guy?
Same fucking guy.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was the same guy. That first guy was a total fucking like
Loser. Dirty
loser, and he was
bum.
like constantly fucking licking Wild Bill Hitchcock nutsack,
Pretty much.
and then he shot him.
Yeah, and then he shot him in the back of the head. But then in the next season, he's back again as that dapper fucking guy.
I never noticed that.
So
Great call.
it's kind of
Great
interesting.
call.
Anyway.
Unbelievable call. That was really cool. I'll tell you what, we're going to wrap it up. Thank
show
you, my
today. Good
friends.
show
We had a great time with you.
Nice
And
little
how many-
argument.
how
Rare
many-
between me and you to
How
have
many
such a
fucking
different
listeners
opinion.
did we have out there?
Depend all
Or not listeners, but
between the different
watchers.
platforms. I don't know. We have like 30 roughly. It's all
30,
times.
40. Hey, tell your friends about it, guys, and get them on the show. We'll let you guys know. Can we let them know when we're going to do this?
Sure. We're going to be doing it next Tuesday, next Friday. I'll let you
Next
know on
Tuesday
social
and
media
Friday.
beforehand, and we'll see you then.
And guys, you will be in my house on that next Friday to where you're going to be with the Ochoman and his
I'm going to put
fucking
you in a
man
coma
cave.
next Friday.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Do
I'm
what
going
you
to
gotta
feed
do,
you so
pal.
many dabs, you're just going to pass out.
All right. Well, fucking. In any case, it's going to be a good time for sure. From the Ocho Man and Big E, we are out of here. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, my friends.
Good show. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Like the Oach said, we'll let you know when we're coming back next week. Other than that, I'll still a little later.
Take care. Love ya.
Take care then. Bye-bye now.